Open me, please. Note plus gifts inside.
What does the bottom part say?
Who knew you could get on behalf of Latvia? Oh, order stuff from Latvia.
This is coming from Latvia, an Eastern European country.
Have no idea of what will be in here. It could get us kicked off the air forever. So far, that's safe. Should we read a sentence at a time like in reading class in grade school? Dear Swap Shop, on your show a few weeks ago, you talked about needing some Moto Ball memorabilia.
I only have 1 weekday off a week, so I'm not sure if you were sent any yet, but even if so, enjoy. Smiley face.
Enclosed are the finest pieces of Moto Ball history that a 5-minute eBay search found.
Heart, which stands for love, Mia, at McDizziness on Twitch and Twitter.
Or is it MC Dizziness?
MC Dizziness on Twitch and Twitter.
P.S. I'll be emailing a swap sometime next week, trying to find something good.
That's a nice letter, a very touching letter. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you, Mia.
I'm very excited to find out.
This is a big moment for us. This is months in the making.
It's Moto Ball memorabilia. As requested many months ago.
Moto Ball 1992. This looks like a commemorative 4x4 trading card. A shotgun wedding of motorcycling and football, Moto Ball is a pure spectator sport.
It's been around since 1926. What's in that little bubble wrap?
And then in the bubble wrap, this is a game changer. It's a Moto Ball lapel pin.
It even says on the bottom, it's hard to discern on camera, but CCCP, which stands for the Soviet Union.
That's right.
It's what they used to call themselves. I don't understand it because the letters are not.
It stood for cosmonaut, cosmonaut, cosmonaut person.
It's Russian.
But
and
listen,
it's a pin you can wear on your jacket.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. We need to intro the show.
That's right.
We thank you for joining us once again. This is our favorite hour of the day and our favorite 5 hours of the week.
It's the William Street Swap Shop. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt.
And it's a deal.
It's a deal. For those of you who haven't been watching the show so long, a few weeks ago, we aired a segment about Moto Ball. It was at the 1986 Goodwill Games Moto Ball event that Zach was conceived. So this memorabilia from Mia is a big moment because we had asked if anyone can get a Moto Ball pin or any sort of memorabilia to commemorate Zach's conception. We'd be really excited about that. There we go.
I've heard a lot about this day. My parents told me. They remember they said they smelled the fumes of the motorbikes. That was like pheromones for them.
Motorbikes, it's definitely a sensual game.
Oh, it's a goal.
So it was those moments of the 1986 Moto Ball Finals where Zach first came to exist. And now, in a way, we're coming full circle with Zach receiving this Moto Ball memorabilia.
I almost feel like this is my birth certificate. My parents lost my original one. Now I feel complete. This is my real birth certificate.
All right. And during this music, I will pin you with the commemorative Moto Ball pin, just as we rehearsed, not knowing that there was a moment where this would happen.
Moto Ball. Will it catch on? We'll see in Seattle in 1990 at the second Goodwill Games competition.
That was not the motor ball my parents created me at. I was born in 1987.
That's right. I think they were teasing the next Moto Ball in the 1990 Goodwill Games, which I'm not sure if those ever happened.
That's right.
Someone Wikipedia that for me.
Thank you very much, Mia. This is an honor to have in my hand right now.
Yep.
And as I mentioned, I truly believe I am completed my birth certificate. Thank you.
We will find a way to repay Mia. Let's put that in the show notes today. Bullet point, repay Mia.
Mia, what do you want?
Something excellent. What are you a fan of? Do you want something from Zach's house or his car or something that goes back and forth from his car to his house? Let us know.
Right now I have an orange in there that I meant to bring in today to eat, but it's sitting in my car.
Do you want his orange? We could make it happen. Something with his DNA on it, a DNA sample, so you can pin a crime on him, as we discussed the other day. We'll make that happen.
I spit a lot when I exercise, when I ride my bike, so it's not hard to get it, but I could definitely send you some samples of spit or a hair sample.
We should do something with our DNA on the show. We
I
could
think
do one
it's
of those like ancestry things or
we should preserve ourselves right now, Matt, because this is the best we're going to look. Tomorrow we're going to just get older and more busted.
I know. I feel like I'm aging on as before our very eyes on the show.
When I go back and look to the first episode of the swap shop I ever did, I see the toll that it's taken. And I remember I say, wow, look at that handsome man. He looks like he's 21. Then here I am now.
30.
I definitely look like I'm 33,
31.
31.
It's been a stressful week. There's a lot of pressure on the show. We're in trouble all the time. We don't get it. They call us dummies. They say, get it together, dummies.
Yeah.
Make this show good. You figure it out. And Zach comes into my office. He's got tears in his eyes. And I have to hold him just quietly,
And I just whisper,
rock him, and then we regroup.
Matt, why? I don't understand. We're doing our best. Sometimes, though, you have to just move forward against your adversaries. And right now, we're going to deliver a fun, great show.
I think so. We're going to recenter ourselves.
Focus my mind
They say,
on swaps.
you like that Zach friend of yours on the show, that little friend of yours? Guess what? If the show's not good, we're killing him.
It's probably true. I do not doubt this. And people will say, you guys need to spice up the show. It's getting stale. You need to start doing more things. You need to start doing more events. You need to start getting out of the swap shop and bringing more videos in. You need to start doing all sorts of things. And we're trying our best.
They say, why aren't you periscoping?
That's right. Talk to your Twitch viewers more. So, what are you guys saying? They're saying, we love you, Zach and Matt. It's hashtag save
Love
Zach.
the show. Hashtag we support the show. The network's wrong. Hashtag Matt and Zach have 100% approval rating.
That's right. And someone just asked Zach, whatever happened to your brother? We don't know. I think he's dead.
We've had trouble getting in touch with Kyle, but I think we're going to hopefully try the uplink again tomorrow or possibly Monday.
That's right.
And see what Kyle's been up to.
We have the technology. We can do it, but it's just going to take a few days, and we promise we will get to Kyle soon, or at least try and find out and give you closure if he's alive or dead.
If you guys want to help us find Kyle, go ahead and hashtag your stuff, come home Kyle. And we're hoping that he's got Wi-Fi wherever he is. Maybe his phone still works, even if he's got a compound fracture on a rock somewhere in the river. We'll find out. He's Zach's parents' favorite son, and it'd be devastating for them to lose him, I think.
That's right.
So.
Kyle, we were both conceived at the Goodwill Games. Please come back, and I will share this with you. Together we can look at it and read it. I know that's why you're an adventurer, because you want to be like the motoball players.
It's in his blood.
You don't have to do it anymore, Kyle. We have it. This is it. So come on back home.
You don't have to be in pain anymore, Kyle. We've got the Moto Ball memorabilia.
We miss you very much. And just want to see you come home.
I guess now's a good time for us to shift gears into the meat of the show.
That's right.
We're sorry for dumping our problems on you. Well, let's get into the fun of trading things.
Used items. Here are a lot of used items that have come in.
We got the kendama game. We talked to Cody about that. It's a ancient mating ritual in the Samoan culture. It is a provocative item.
It was banned, I believe, for the latter half of the 20th century.
From all of the Samoan islands.
That's
It was
right.
banned. They thought it was a idol to a false god.
And then someone said, "No, it's just a game, silly." And they said, "Oh, okay. We'll make it legal. You can play the game now."
It's an aphrodisiac in many cultures. You swing the ball, and then you look for a mate. And traditionally, the one who could land it the best was pronounced the mate of the people watching.
That's right. Matt, you told me when you were younger, your way of attracting other mates was playing hacky sack.
That's right. I used to stall it on the back of my neck and then fling it up off the top of my head and keep on hacking. This hacky sacking's making me thirsty. Guess what? Grab an All-Sport or a Powerade. Quench that thirst.
Or do you say, when you see someone who's a potential love interest, you say, "This hacky sack is making me thirsty. Would you like to come grab a brew with me?" If you're old enough to drink.
Pitchers at Scott's. Scott was the local pizzeria. Pitcher at Scott on me. Let's hack for 20 more minutes. I'm going to set my timer on my phone, and when it goes off, we'll go grab some stuff at the pizzeria. You and I have talked about, we've bonded over hacky sacking before. It was a big part of our young adulthood, and it still is now. I keep my hacky sacks on a mantle. I don't use them anymore, but it's a reminder of those days when I was somebody.
That's right, man. I want to come over and admire those. Now we're just hosting the swap shop.
Regional champ, 99 to 2000.
We should
Next.
get back into hacky sacking. That would be a good.
We should. Maybe we could
something
just
to
do
on the
a
weekend.
swap shop where we just hack the whole time and talk about it in front of the green screen here.
I think if the Twitch chat wants to see that, let us know. Matt hack, not computers, but the sack.
We'll see if Kyle can come in.
Yeah. Our next item here is a friend to put on your finger. It looked like a popsicle at first, but it's just a little friend, a little fellow to have when you're feeling down. And, particularly on a day like today, Matt, when nothing's going right for you, pull out this little finger friend and say, "Hi, good to see you. Look at your little blue nose."
You got a tough meeting to go to after the show. You got to explain how you need more hours of support to the network execs. Let the finger friend do it, the talking. We can't handle all the emails. We need people and time. Matt and Zach are doing everything they can.
But look at my red hair. I'm a little beautiful puppet, a little friend. I come to be gentle, to disarm, not to be a threat. And it's good to use also if you're asking your parents for permission to, "Hey, can I stay out an hour late tonight? I know my usual curfew is 9 p.m. Can I stay out till 10?
And you do that with the finger. I know you might figure this out on your own if you do a Google search on me, but as a younger man, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm really actually legally required to tell you about them. I've changed my name, but if you do Googling, you'll find it. Just know that I'm changed. I've been clean for 15 years.
And actually, this finger friend would also say, my owner, Glenn, he's keeping me kidnapped here. I need to be saved. Please swap for me and get me off of his finger. I want to come to a new home. He keeps me inside all day and teases me looking out the window. Look at my bike. Look at my bike.
I can never ride it. It's outside. He won't let me ride it. Just sitting there getting rained on. His fingernail next to me is the nastiest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore.
I just want my hair to blow in the wind. Take me for a bike ride, please. Will you swap for me? Is that a cat below me looking to eat me? I can't tell. I'm just a finger puppet, friend. So that's a good item to have if you like to,
you like
you
the
have
sound
time
of
in the
all that.
afternoon, if you have free time to yourself and you want to get off of social media and start finding more things to do in real life, play with a finger friend. This friendship, it only probably costed Glenn $2 to make this, but I bet it's invaluable to have it in your life. And our next item here.
It's a Bender Yahtzee shaker. Oh, right. Okay.
That's a character from Family Guy being swapped by
Nice.
Zachary.
Zachary, we didn't mean to make fun of your fingernails, but, you know.
You work hard and you get stuff in your fingernails.
He's out there in the machine shop changing oil all day. He doesn't have time to just get perfectly clean before taking a picture. That's fine. You can tell.
He's got a lip ring
That's right.
as well in the kissing Bender. Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. Come on in. You're live with Zach and Matt.
What's up, Zach and Matt? This is Jay from Reno.
Hey Jay.
What's up?
Not much is going on. What's going on with
There's
you?
a man who's ready to say what his name is and where he's from. I like
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I want to put up a Starbucks gift card. It's got somewhere between $2 and $3 on it. Anybody wants to trade that for anything? I'm looking for maybe like a couch or a dining room set.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a good deal.
Yeah, or best offer, whatever.
So if you did the couch swap, though, it'd probably have to be local. Or maybe we could encourage Starbucks. We could write a letter and say, Starbucks, will you cover the cost of
Yeah.
shipping? Your gift
It
card
was
will
in
go
Reno.
to someone.
So they have Starbucks in Reno?
They got a few. I mean, it'd be great for press.
So do you think
Plugs on the show and everything.
do you think we could write Starbucks and say, hey, we have a gift card. It's going to be traveling from Nevada and Reno to a possible swapper in, say, Kansas. And we know your Starbucks stores aren't doing that great in Kansas right now. We think this would be really great to stimulate that
The local
Starbucks.
Starbucks economy.
Right. So will you be willing to spend, $200 to ship this couch? And I think we could make that happen.
If anyone could, it'd be you guys.
Matt and I are considered deal makers. We have both studied the art of the deal.
That's right.
We are artists of the deal.
Can you describe your perfect couch, your perfect day on the couch, how it feels, what it looks like, and how it makes you feel?
3-seater, a mid to high kind of back, purple. It's got to be purple, maroonish. And I spend all day watching Swap Shop.
Nice. You got your feet up on the arm, or are they down on the ground in a seated position? Are you lying? You sitting?
The socks on, halfway off, halfway on, kind of
Just
too
lounge.
lazy to even get, almost too lazy to even get fully on the couch.
Yeah. Do you have any pets that you would let sit on the couch with you?
I do not have any pets. I'll take a pet if somebody wants to trade a pet for a Starbucks gift card, maybe.
What kind of pet would you like?
It's got to have 4 legs. I don't want a bird or anything. Kind of creepy.
Okay.
Cat.
A kitty cat or a dog?
Doggy.
Mhm.
And are you involved in the gambling industry at all in Reno, or just regular Reno?
My only involvement is giving them money.
Okay. Do you play
Money.
poker or slot machines or something else?
Like little blackjack every now and then.
Yeah.
I go to the casinos and lose some money there.
Blow off a little steam. What do you say?
Yeah.
Can you give us a little taste of, like, say you really need a 7? Can you tell us what that sounds like? Like, pretend we're the guys flipping cards.
I look them dead in the eyes and I tell them, "Don't F me, bro." But that's about it.
All right.
It's pretty aggro. It's not really.
And then we will say, as the dealer, "Hey, bro, I'm just here by the casino.
I just work here, man.
That's it, man. I'm not doing anything wrong. Just
Yeah.
shuffling cards."
You guys keep up the great work.
Thank
Love
you.
the show.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the Starbucks offer. We'll try to make a swap for you.
That's right.
If anybody wants a $2 to $3 Starbucks gift card, give us a call, 413-961-4263. Starbucks, for those of you that don't know, is
It's a coffee
it's
shop.
a coffee shop. It's like a small independently run craft coffee maker. I believe they're in 20 or 30 cities
That's right.
around the country.
You can go and get Wi-Fi there. It's a great place to connect. And if you're not a fan of coffee like myself, you have too much caffeine naturally you feel in your bloodline, get a smoothie. They have smoothies there. It's a great place. They love when people talk about them, get the word out. They definitely need the help. So, feel free to just talk about them as much as you want.
Grassroots.
They definitely
Yeah.
will not give any legal charges to you if you feel like you want to talk about them a lot on air. So call in and let us know what you love about them. Or email us and see what you would potentially offer for that gift card. williams.swap@gmail.com. Thank you for your call. To our caller in Reno, I already forgot the gentleman's name.
Jay, I believe,
Jay.
from Reno. $2, possibly $3. If you like to live dangerously, trade them something that's worth $3 or more.
That's right. It's a good gift. Something to give maybe to someone you might not see. I would never do this, but I know people who've done this before where you say, "Hey, this is a gift card for $25. But they've already used about 20 of the $22 of it. And then you just, you give it to somebody and you hope you don't see them again.
I like to take a bunch of gift cards all at once and just go to the gas station and wait for people to pull in. And then as they get out of their car, I'm like, "Hey, do you want to buy some gift cards? They're all worth $50. I just need $10 for them."
That's
And
worked
then-
pretty well for you though, Matt, because
Yeah.
I always wonder how you're getting these new outfits and stuff on the weekends and your new hacky sack balls that you've been purchasing on Amazon, and I wonder, how is he affording all of this? I know the swap shop's not paying that much.
Right.
And
Well, I have to support my collection of collectible skis, and that I mount on the wall.
so you get the gift cards.
I get the gift card scam. I'm not proud of it. It's something that I'm trying to do less of.
Well, Matt, I'm just happy that you've admitted it on the show. That's the first step to being accepted by other people, is when you admit you made a mistake, you're punished for it and judged, and then once they feel that they've given you enough judgment, you can move on. So, I don't judge you, Matt. I think it's great that you came out and told us this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I try to be better. When I see a star at night, I make a wish on it, and I say I wish to be a better man for my future, for my family's future, and for the future of the swap shop. And Zach, who counts on me, who sees me as a mentor figure, and I let him down every day.
Please don't let me down.
So the Yahtzee shaker. If you love Yahtzee, it's a dice game. It's not gambling, but it's more just for fun.
Right.
You shake it up, and you roll it out.
And it has a little bit of Zachary's DNA on it.
DNA.
He's got a little kiss on it.
Pin a crime on him.
And let me just tell you how cool, I mentioned this earlier before Jay called in, but how cool Zach's are. He not only spells his name without an A after the Zachary, It's a Zachary. He also has a lip ring. I think piercings are a really big, cool thing, and I used to have my ears pierced, and I'm intending to maybe bring them back. You won't be able to see because I wear these headphones every day. But I want to get a big gauge in both ears.
You should get a lip ring for the show, maybe, just for while we do the show.
Just put it in for the show and take it out when I'm.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
It might add a little something to the experience for people.
I'll go to the mall this weekend and I might make it happen.
If you love this shaker, if you want to be someone who doesn't just play Yahtzee but really owns the Yahtzee table in terms of the statement you make, think about swapping for this Bender Yahtzee shaker. Zach has kissed it. He wears a lip ring. He changes oil for a living, so you know it's coming from a cool place. Does he vape?
What kind of tattoos does he have? Does he gamble?
Does he cook?
Is he a physical person? Or does he lounge on his couch?
Does he ever say, "Hey, that's my car," when somebody pulls him out of his car?
Does he have a ponytail?
Does he know how to ride a unicycle or any other cycle besides a bi?
Does he have any rings on his finger? A pinky ring, perhaps?
We'll never know. If you're Zachary and you want to set the record straight, give us a call. Answer some of these questions and do a little selling job on your Yahtzee shaker. Let people know why it's so awesome.
Maybe call in and shake it into the phone receiver so we can hear all the dice inside the shaker bounce around. Because that would just get Matt and I in the mood, ready to play Yahtzee. Big smiles on our faces.
I see on Twitch there is some, I'm assuming Zachary is Captain No Sauce. He's fielding some questions and some bids. He's been a good sport. We cherish him.
Thanks, Zachy, for being a good sport.
Next up, we have a Samurai Champloo pin.
What is this? Oh, and they put a quarter next to scale.
This is a taken. This is my ideal photo. It's landscape, horizontal orientation with a coin for scale.
But not all of the coin, just a little bit of it to show you that you don't need to see the full coin to get the idea. We're not swapping a quarter here. We're swapping the pin. Being swapped by Tom Adeli. What strikes you, Matt? Would you wear this pin if you were going out biking for the weekend?
Well, now I feel like I need a pin because you have your Moto Ball pin, and I'm very jealous of it. But yeah, I would put it in my denim jacket, and when I'm at the quad on campus, hacky sacking or just chilling, reading my geography textbook, another anime fan can look at it, give you the little chin up sign. You say, "Yep, we both enjoy the same pop culture type categories," and then you nod, and then you slap each other on the fanny and head your separate ways.
And to me, the pin says, "No, I am not in a samurai gang. I do not have a katana sword. I'm not a violent person, but yes, I love Samurai Champloo. It's an anime. Let me come tell you about it. It's on Hulu if you'd like to watch it. Hulu has a lot of great selection of anime. And, I have Hulu, Amazon, and Netflix, so we can definitely catch up on a lot of other hits as well. Let me show you Samurai Champloo on Hulu, and you show me your favorite show.
Your favorite anime on a different platform. If you're not familiar with the plot, this is the anime show where someone is wronged and has to find some sort of power in order to gain power and grow in size and power to fight another sort of villainous person, and then they yell.
Are there any
Call from-
talking animals?
We got a call. Welcome to the swap shop.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Zach. I hope you're having a good afternoon today.
We're
Hi.
doing well. How are
Doing
you?
Great. How about yourself?
Things are fantastic over here for the day.
That's great.
Wonderful.
I called because you mentioned earlier you two may want a hacky sack.
That's right. That's a sport we're both very into.
That's right. There's actually
And
another
as
thing.
it ha- Go ahead.
Well, there is another thing we're searching for, actually, specifically, but hacky sack
Yeah, we
would
have
be a great item.
Well, if you tell me what the other one is, I'll look for that too. But as I was going to say, the place that had Zach glasses also has hacky sacks, and you've been so generous to me, I thought I would give you one as a gift.
Oh my gosh.
This is Visk, right?
Yes, it is.
That would be a real great treat.
Could we call it the Hacky Zach, and we'll play it every once in a while?
You can call it however you'd like. But if
Oh.
you'd like a free gift of a hacky sack for everything you've done on this show, I'm happy to give you one.
Well, that's very generous of you, Visk.
That
How's
is.
everything going with planning the wedding?
It's going well. I bought the suit last week.
Nice. What color is the suit?
It's gray with a turquoise undershirt and tie.
So it's just, the turquoise is enough to say, hey, I'm vibrant, I have a cool vibe, but I'm traditional, so I'm wearing a gray suit.
It brings a little bit of color in the grayness of the suit.
Does it have any kind of fringe material on it? I've heard
Not
skinny
right
jeans
now.
are out, fringe is in, and ponchos
As of right
are
now,
forever.
no.
Okay.
Not presently.
And do you have a date set?
June 18th.
June 18th, so it's coming right up.
Well, when those
Summer
invites
wedding.
come out, Matt and I will be there.
Yeah, we'll be looking
It's
for them.
4 months from today.
I've penciled it in, actually. I've been waiting. I'm working on going on a diet to get fit and ready for the wedding. I hope to really dress to impress when I come up there.
Would
The
it be,
card should be ready for invites in about a week.
would it be
Wonderful.
possible after you exchange your vows for Zach and I to renew our vows as co-hosts?
I think that would be a great way to have some time spent at the after party, actually.
Are you going to have a band or a DJ?
We're trying to figure that out with the budget.
Okay. Because Matt loves to DJ, spin some hits,
That's right.
so we could probably work something in.
That could be possible, or the person who runs the clock.
Yeah. We could make that happen. Your wish is our command. Maybe.
But I did want to send an offer and say thank you for a wonderful show. I had nothing much to say today besides thanking you and just say if you wanted one.
Okay. Thank you, Visk.
Well, we'd love to hear from you, and we'll follow up on. I know we're behind on some of our emails that we've received.
That's
from you.
right. Sometimes
But we
we get a
gotta-
little
Fine.
burdened.
We've had a stress-filled week. Zach's, like I said, in tears pretty much every day.
Worrying not only about my brother Kyle, but just every other thing going on in my life.
Well, hopefully Kyle will be okay.
Thank you, Visk.
And we'll talk to the person that runs the clock. Would you like to weigh in? Do you want to talk about when you'll go to his wedding?
We have the clock.
Me or him?
Is that possible? Stephanie,
I could DJ your wedding.
she's gonna DJ your wedding. You've got verbal
I
confirmation.
have options.
That's right.
Yes.
We'll do a swap shop special on it.
Only if this music in the background can be played at some point, too.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So long as the music I can hear in the background of your show is played at some point as well.
Yeah, we'll put the swap shop music on there. Zach
Yeah.
actually composed it, so he has all the rights to it, and we
That's
we can
right.
definitely spin that. Can we spin that, Stephanie? That's possible.
Yeah, we're turning it up right now just for you.
Spinning the
Yeah.
hits.
This is called Mood C by Zach. For months, he traveled the world to find who he was. Did he find the answers? Perhaps. But along the way, he met people, and he learned some things about our planet and the universe. You know, this reminds me, we have to get to an important new item. This one lit up the Facebook boards, and for good reason.
Let's take a look at it.
Snakes, our hat is off to you for this bust of Zach. It is one of the coolest items we've gotten into.
When I saw this come in, I knew that the nose is 100%.
It's an almost uncanny resemblance.
Right, the nose
Yeah.
is 100% correct. The glasses thick, just like my cool glasses, and that jawline. Right now I have a beard, but if I were to shave it, you would see what a jawline I
Looks
have.
just like him.
When I looked at this, I thought someone had actually taken a picture of me and put a filter on it, like an Instagram. Because I believe they do have a filter that makes you look like you're a bust. The
Yeah,
bust filter.
It's the bust. It's the new one. It's the new upgrade.
And I thought, wow, someone just put me in the bust filter without me asking. That's really cool. And then upon further looking at it, I said, no, this is a real bust. This is a statue.
And then Snakes kind of went above and beyond on this. He sent the photos, and then I guess he made this video about making the bust
Yeah.
and how it happened. And it's just it was really going above and beyond. Visk, we might lose you when we cue the video. So thanks for the call.
Thank you for calling in, Vis.
No problem.
But
Thank you.
You're welcome.
yeah.
Let's take a look at the video.
Mr. Reynolds? Excuse me, but there's something going on in the sculpture class. I think you ought to check it out.
I've wanted you to see it so many times, but I finally think it's done.
Tell me what you think of it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This is how I see you.
Are you somewhere feeling lonely? Someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you.
So
That
thank
was-
you, Snakes, for both the photo and making that video. It was
That was great.
really cool to get that attachment in our email.
Braxton, my pal, actually says glasses plus clay equals sexy AF. AF. I invite anybody on the Twitch. I'm not really good with acronyms to let us know what the AF means.
Sexy AF, it means like afterburner. It's short for that.
Oh, I see.
Like something smoking and hot.
Gotcha. So that's cool. Well, thanks for letting me know, Braxton. And thanks, Snakes, for that great video. Very honored to
Took
be...
a lot of time to kind of cast that and to get the
Right.
song composed, and all the
Yeah.
other, parts of it was really neat.
That's right. I would love to have that in my home. And come home and see it every day and remind myself this is exactly how I looked on February 18th, 2016. And then as I get older, the statue will deteriorate. And that's
The tabletop trunk we haven't talked about. It is of a sort of maybe Moroccan origin. It looks like it's sort of Eastern. I don't know. Maybe it's more like a... I can't quite place the design, but you put whatever you want in there. If you did something bad and you have to hide what you did it with, you put it in there and you can just close the latch.
just put it in the tabletop trunk. Hammer?
And then you told one friend and you say, I did something really bad. And then he says, put it in the tabletop trunk. It happened again, Zach.
You forget your keys at home and you tell your friend, your roommate, hey, can you check for my keys? I think they're on my dresser. And then you write back, ... But don't look in the tabletop trunk. There's things that you do not want to see in there. It's like the Chronicles of Narnia going in that trunk.
I keep doing it, and I keep hiding the stuff in the trunk. Why did you swap for it? It's the perfect place to hide my terrible stuff that I do.
Do you have an item sitting at home right now that you hope to conceal? Make a swap for the tabletop trunk.
Stiletto knife, they're illegal. Put it in there.
Did you throw?
Nunchucks, also illegal. Butterfly knives, I believe those are also illegal.
I think
Brass
silencers
knuckles.
for your guns.
Silencer.
Rocks, if you threw a rock through a window and you got the rock back, but you broke the window and you don't want to get in trouble, put that rock in the trunk.
Like a rhino horn.
Did you take your roommates' crackers and food and snacks without their permission, and you have some left in your room?
Right, something small.
Put it in there.
Put
you
it
can
in the
still
trunk.
eat on it. Eat the snacks while the roommate is not looking, and you can also enjoy yourself by hiding it in there and keeping it like a little personal pantry.
What's the last really bad thing you did, Zach?
I think I actually confessed yesterday on the show about a fake snake that I put at a department store. I made a big prank phone call and pretended it was a real snake, and I was shopping and I left it there. And I was banned from going back to the store by the police. They said I would be arrested for trespassing.
I
This
miss
is
that
a true story.
Yeah, that's what I miss when I'm not here on Wednesdays.
That was the last worst thing I did. That was 10 years ago, almost 11. So I'm better now. I have no demons.
I like that the bust really captured the inner turmoil from his past. You can see he made some bad decisions. He's banned from the department store by the police. It's all in the eyes right there.
If you would like to swap for it and beat me to it, then you better get on it, because I might offer snakes a swap. I don't know what I would swap for it yet, snakes, but I really like this.
If there was a way to give him your actual head, or maybe you can put your face into like some sort of soft material and create the negative of that bust, and then he trades you that.
What about a mask?
A mask of your own face?
That's right. I'm ready to let snakes pretend to be me. He will get a mask. It will look 100% like me. He can be me and wonder what it's like to walk the streets of Windsor, Ontario, where he's from in Canada. We need a Zach in Canada.
I want to know, Snakes, about how this was made, maybe for tomorrow since we're running out of show. Think about calling us, telling us how you made this. Was it 3D printed from like an actual one-to-one replica of Zach's face? How much time did it take? And then I want to know about Canadian provinces like
That's right.
Ontario, Manitoba, British Columbia. Which one parties hardest? Where can you hack with the most intensity? And which one's got the chillest vape scene? And if you're from Canada and you want to weigh in on this, you're not from Ontario, you're from Newfoundland or whatever.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, represent. It's
Let
a
us
Canadian province off tomorrow. We
That's
just
right.
decided.
That's the theme.
Canadian province off. If you think you can rep your province the best, give us a call. If there are no Canadians watching, it'll be really boring, but we'll find a way to make it
About
interesting.
I have some Canadian,
We'll get an expert in.
yes, some Canadian memories.
Jack Canada, the guy who works downstairs,
That's
who's
right.
always won't shut up about Canada.
Yeah, he's always talking about, and he doesn't even have that stereotypical accent that everyone says, he doesn't talk like that.
And you and I will drink Canada Dries tomorrow.
That sounds good, and we'll eat some maple syrup, some Canadian maple syrup, because they have maple leaves.
Should we leave? We'll do a cliffhanger potential swap today.
Okay.
As viewers of the show yesterday will know, Zach made a painting live on the show.
That's right.
And he immediately got several offers. We've taken the most lucrative one, the best one. And we put together a little potential swap for that. Let's roll the vid.
I have to think about this.
This is a linoleum print from Julia. You know her from the Antlers that were a big hit a few weeks back.
From Slovakia, correct?
Slovakia. So this is an international swap. She says she obviously likes it. It's framed. She put a lot of effort into it. And I guess now the question for you, Zach, to sleep on tonight. Will you make the swap?
I will let people know tomorrow.
All right.
So please stay tuned and watch us tomorrow to find out, will this be a deal? Will I be sending these eagles to fly away across the ocean and into Europe? And I will be receiving a little cute cat. Or will I say no? The mystery will be unfolded tomorrow at 1 p.m.
on the Canadian Province Rivalry Edition.
In the meantime,
Swap Shop.
Stay tuned for crosswords at 2 p.m. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun for another hour.
Thank you very much.
We got to go meet with our executives and discuss the future of the show. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Until then,
it's a deal.
It's a deal.